guys and girls, and welcome to the Team Builder for GBA Week 3. We are facing Dan, coach of the New York Metapods, ex-coach of the St. Louis Rampardos. And yeah, if you know, we already had to face him 3 times. There's like kind of a little rivalry building, maybe. Who knows? We were in the same division, then he kicked me out of playoffs, and it's just, we have some mystery, let's say it like that. And yeah, so far it's not looking good for Dan. He's 0-2, lost 2 times versus respectively Geo and Envy. We are coming up from a very lucky win versus Nick, so we are 1-1, and so far looking a bit stronger than him, at least point-wise. And yeah, I definitely want to make that a 3-0 for Dan, because yeah, I had to get some revenge. There were some questions in the what you call it, in the thing. Press conference, there we go, there's the word. In the press conference about that, and yeah, this match is mainly about getting the revenge. It's mainly about winning or destroying Dan than me winning. We want Dan to lose. We don't want me to. Me winning is secondary. We want Dan to lose. It ends the same result, but it's more like it's a moral thing, basically. But yeah, his team he can bring against me to stop the distraction which is incoming for him. Mega Altaria, Rotom Wash, Ferrothorn, Hitmontop, Chansey, Galvantula, Dragalge, Flygon, Medicham, Gorgeist, and Victini. If you look at his team, of course he has Victini once again. He franchised that one, and barring that he has a lot of threats. He has Mega Altaria because Mega Altaria is a big threat because I don't have the best fairy switches. My poison type is neutral to fairy. My steel type is 4 times weak to fire, and he gets Fire Blast, so Mega Altaria will be a problem versus me. Then we have Chansey, which is always a bitch to take down. Last time actually, but only special attackers, which won't work this time if the opponent has a Chansey. And then potential of Sticky with Galvantula, of course. I don't have the best hazard remover. I have Scizor and Skuntank. So I'm expecting him to Sticky Web, potentially even Hazard Stack totally with Ferrothorn and Spikes and Rocks and stuff like that. So I definitely have to bring Hazard Removal this week. And yeah, Victini is such a problem. Such a problem, because my best check to Victini is the same like for the other 3 matches. I still have Dradagon, it's still the best check to Victini, like even through the 3 matches, and he basically saw what I do with Dradagon versus Victini. So it's challenging to come up with something else than just Rocky Helmet, Ruskin, Dradagon once again for Victini. Because yeah, he already could capitalize on me having Pursuit and not like trying to Earthquake with Sub Victini. The other times it basically worked, the set. But yeah, he figured out a way to deal with my Dradagon, so I have to be careful about that. And it's basically, Victini Dradagon, it's a 4-3 match for both of these guys, so potentially even the 5th later in the season because we're in the same division. So yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. But yeah, I mean, that's his team. Let's look at mine and see what we got. First up, we got Mustache with the Mega Alakazam with Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Hidden Power, Fire, and Knockoff. Psyshock, of course, there's main stab to hit on the physical side, Shadow Ball for the Victini, Hidden Power, Fire for the Ferrothorn mainly, and Knockoff is there to get rid of the Violet on Chansey. Yeah, I don't have any attack investment. I'm minus attack. The Knockoff won't do any damage. It's just about getting the Violet rid of Chansey. So Psyshock is 2-hit KO on the thing. Otherwise, this blob just eats and eats his. Even Focus Blast is not. He can eat very well, and I don't want to get Thunder Wave or stuff like that. So I will probably, once I see his team, and he will bring Chansey, I'm 90% sure about that he will bring the Chansey, because it's a pretty good stop to my special attackers. And if I can knock off the Violet, like, that's pretty on a switch, I will probably not stay in on this, but I will very ballsy and predict like Rocks or Seismic Toss, because I can take 2 of those. I will go for knockoff, and after that Psyshock is the 2-hit KO the next time he tries to come in. So yeah, that's why I have knockoff here. Rest is just standard 4 attacks or 3 attacks that I said. Mega Alakazam with enough speed to outspeed Mega Altaria at +1. Yeah, even if he goes for 1 Dragon Dance, Mustachio can still outspeed it. That's why I'm a timid nature, otherwise I would be a modest nature. And yeah, that's Mega Alakazam for you. Next up, we got Static with a leftovers variant, modest with a bit of speed. Close to max HP, and then some defensive Seed Flare, Hidden Power, Fire, Earth Power, and Leaf Seed. I first was thinking about like a sub variant with Leaf Seed for Chansey, because he can break my subs if I have enough HP and stuff like that. But I can't really hit it. Like, I would have to hope for Seed Flare drops to really damage it, because I could run a physical set, but then I would have to need SD to really hurt it, and then I have like sub Leaf Seed SD and 1 single attack. which probably Seed Bomb, and that wasn't really looking like a good plan. But Leech Seed was still looking very nice for me. With Leech Seed, I actually get, I calculated with a no HP investment chance, which is like the standard one. Standard one is max defense, max special defense. With no HP invested chance, I will actually get 40 HP back from Leech Seed. With leftovers, which will give me a 12, which is from 201, about 10 HP, a bit more than 10 HP. So with leftovers and Leech Seed, I actually get all the HP back from Scizor, because he can do with me. If he wants to status me, I have Natural Cure, I can switch out. So and Leech Seed is just general great versus Chansey, because I can switch anything else in, which will get 40 HP back from that, and good times, because Scizor will only do 10 damage, and that's close to nothing. Seed Flare, of course, is main stab. The Hidden Power Fire for the Ferrothorn, Earth Power for the Victini. It was a big toss-up for me if I want to have Earth Power for the Victini or Dazzling Gleam for the Mega Altaria. But in the end, I decide for Earth Power, because I've kind of fail-safe for Altaria and not for Victini. Like, for Victini, I have a defensive check, not really an offensive one. Like, of course, no, I have offensive ones, but I decide for Earth Power is stronger base power, and I can still hit Altaria decently with that, like it's neutral. On the other, Dazzling Gleam is resisted by Victini, like it would be with Seed Flare and Hidden Power Fire. So I decided in the end, Earth Power, it maybe bite me in the ass that I don't have Dazzling Gleam here, but it was such a problem for me to figure out which move I actually want on my Shaymin that I don't want to think about it anymore. I decided now for Earth Power, now I have to live with that. Next up, we have Mr. Man, Earth Power, Knockoff, Superpower on Sludge Wave. Just max, standard, wall breaker, Mr. Man, Earth Power, of course, main step, knockoff, once again, to get rid of Revitalize on Chansey and just general knockoffness. Superpower there, because after an Earth Power and not the Revitalize, Superpower actually will kill the Chansey. And Sludge Wave there for the Altaria. I didn't really need much more coverage. With Earth Power, knockoff, Superpower, I have like all the coverage I need for his team, and then okay, let's just add Sludge Wave for Mega Altaria. Even though Earth Power will do a lot. This time we are with the Life Orb, so we hopefully don't have to rely on crits to get some crucial KOs. But yeah, wall breaking Mr. Man, that's the plan for us right now. Next up, we got actually the debut of Drumpf, the Skuntank with Poison Jab, Fire Blast, Pursuit, and Defog. This thing is there mainly for Defog, because like I said, I have not the best Defoggers, and he may try to hazard stack me. I'm definitely expecting Sticky Web, and this thing can defog them away. I sadly don't have a fast amount with Taunt for the Galvantula, so I can't use that. So I have. Does Mega Alakazam get Taunt? Let's find out. Yes, it does, but the problem is Bug Burst. So yeah, that's why I decided against it. But the idea, knockoff. Yeah, I have him on with faster with Taunt, but I can't say it and leave it in versus Galvantula. That's why I was not even looking into it. But yeah, Defog is of course there to get rid of the hazards. Poison Jab, main step for the Altaria, Fire Blast to catch the Ferrothorn off guard, and Pursuit to try and Pursuit trap the Victini. Once again, that was like a very big 50-50 for me. Do I run Sucker Punch or do I bring Pursuit on my Skuntank? Because last time we brought a sub variant, if I bring Sucker Punch and he gets a free sub on me with Victini, I can't allow that. Adamant Pursuit will break this up of Victini. It will break this up of Victini. It's stab, it's max attack Adamant. This time it will break this up, not like last time where there were some iffy shenanigans with Paras and I thought it would break this up, but it didn't, blah blah. You know that if you watched last season. But this time it will break this up. Close to max HP, and then just the rest here with minus speed, because I don't want to have minus special attack with Fire Blast. Fire Blast actually does like 80% to the standard Ferrothorn, so if he's like fully physically defensive, it may actually kill it. So yeah, that's Drumpf for you. Mainly there for Defog, Pursuitness, and the rest is just coverage moves to hit this team as hard as possible. Next up, we got Spiky Mikey. Yeah, like I said, I was really trying to find a different check, and I actually have a plan. I have a plan for a different idea to deal with Victini, but I don't want to use that now. Not this early in the season where the matches are not that important yet. I rather want to use that idea in the next matchup with Dan. Like, don't you worry, I have a plan. Actually, I have a plan, but I decided against it using that right now. I want to keep that in the back of my plan box, so I can pull it out in our next match and he won't see it coming. This time, we still have to rely on Roskin, Rocky Helmet, Raygon with Dragon Tail, Earthquake this time, so Stab Victini is not a problem. Taunt, and Stealth Taunt is mainly there for the Ferrothorn and the Chansey, so they have to hit me with like Gyro Ball, Power Whip, or Seismic Toss and get Rocky Helmet, Roskin damage on them. I have enough speed to outspeed both of them, being it the Chansey or the Ferrothorn. Stealth Rock also Stealth Rock, and Dragon Tail for general Dragon Tail coverage to Dragon Tail the team around. Because with hazards, that's a nice thing to do. And he will probably switch up with Victini. He may try to switch in his Mega Altaria, which I have to look out for. I may try to do some doubles because I actually know he won't go for U-turn versus me with Victini because of Rocky Hammer Ruskin. So yeah, that's something I have to look out for. But yeah, this is Spiky Mikey. You basically know the set from various other seasons before, from last season, various other matches from last season I was facing Dan. Next up we got Giraffe, the choice band that sits over U-turn, Bullet Punch, Super Power, and Knockoff, Max Speed, Max Attack, Adamant. This thing is my fail-safe versus Altaria. If he's offensive on Bullet Punch, will Oko that thing. So that's nice with the choice band. I know he has various decent checks to that. In Ferrothorn, in Hit, in Rotom Wash, in Victini and stuff like that. With the choice band, actually hits very hard still. U-turn will hit super hard versus Rotom because it's not resisted. And I first was running enough speed for no speed Rotom, but then I remembered it's Dan. So I put max speed, so I can even outspeed a little bit speed invest with Rotom. Super Power, of course, for the for the Ferrothorn, and Knockoff, general knockoffness, and of course to get rid of the Violet once again on the Chansey, because the Violet Chansey is a bitch to take down, and I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather deal with the standard Chansey. That's way more enjoyable, in my opinion. But yeah, I will have to look out when to lock myself in the Bullet Punch because it grants various months. Against Victini, free switch in, but I think I have a decent check still in Spiky Mikey, even if it's just Submerit, I can break it this time, but. Yeah, it will still. Of course, it's difficult. I have to worry about still about stuff. I'm not prepared for anything with this team. Like, I'm definitely not prepared for anything he can potentially bring. But the things I'm not prepared for, I have to deal with in battling. But I think I prepared the best I can. Like, Leafeon setting, I think was a fine idea this time. But yeah, this is the squad. Let me know in the comments. How do you think will the battle go? What team building mistake did I make in your opinion? What do you expect Dan to bring? This was my team builder for the inside of this match. Definitely check out Dan. Link to his full description. Same goes for the GBA Twitter and the GBA shirt shop. So in case you want your Borussia Donphan shirt or New York Metapods shirt, depending on who will win, you can buy that there. Use the code GBA15 to get 50% off your offer to make it like $20 instead of $23, something around that. But yeah, this was all from me. Check me out, hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all things in the description. And yeah, I will see you another time. Ciao.